you will save yourself a lot of stress, especially seeing when the market goes down. You have this kind of wherewithal and know-withal that, hey, the market's eventually going to go up. I'm going to make my money back and then some. So I will just invest in the S&P 500. Great thing about employee-sponsored 401k plans, usually most companies match you with 50%. So whatever you're investing, that if you invest $10,000, they'll give you $5,000 into the account that they'll actually just throw into the account, free money per se, without you having to worry about it. If you invest, say, $1,000, they'll give you $500. Most companies give you 50%. So if your company is like that and you're very fortunate enough to do that, invest in a company-sponsored employee 401k plan, all right? That's one great advice I can give to you guys, especially if you're trying to begin investing, especially if you want to get a six-figure portfolio in your 20s, right? It's definitely possible. I did that. So take a look at the employee-sponsored 401k plan. That information is usually given to you on your documentation whenever you're signing your offer. It's usually for W-2 employees, right? So if you're a W-2 employee, aka a full-time employee worker, right? Every company I worked for was W-2. They always gave me employee-sponsored 401k plans, or like health insurance, all that good stuff. So look into that once you start your new job. That's one of the first things you need to ask your employer when you ever get your offer. What's the 401k match? Is it 50%? Which brokerage do you use? If I have a previous 401k from another company, can I roll over this company? Just use these assets, these revenues, these ways to invest, right? Employee-sponsored 401k plan, one of the best ways you can start investing, especially early in your career, in your 20s. I really recommend this because if you do this early in life, you'll have a couple $1 million when you retire, and you can live out a relaxed life. You don't have to worry about the finances, right? Because you have your 401k, right? And this is never too late, right? If you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, just invest, right? I've had family members who did it in their 40s, right? And then they still were able to really do well and have money for retirement. So don't overlook the employee-sponsored 401k plan, all right? The next best investment that I recommend is a Roth IRA, especially if you're a beginner. $6,500 each year, I believe it goes up every year, can go into the Roth IRA account. And this is pretty cool because you don't need to have a employee-sponsored 401k. You don't need a job to get this brokerage account, to get this investment account. A Roth IRA account is $6,500 you can put into your account. All that money is also tax deductible. If you make under a certain amount, that $6,500 can be reduced from your tax because you're investing it. So for me, when I open my Roth IRA account, I just open it with whatever brokerage I feel comfortable with, or whatever brokerage I'm currently using. If you use Charles Schwab, open one with Charles Schwab. If you use Robinhood, open one with Robinhood. These brokerage accounts are ways for you to invest your money. The Roth IRA account is pretty cool because the Roth IRA account, that money goes in post-tax, right? So what does that mean?